I'm definitely feeling more comfortable tonight. Got a little bump there early and had a couple open shots and hit them, but definitely getting more comfortable. Getting to, like I keep saying, go against Lamont every day makes me a lot better, and I think it's starting to make the game a lot easier.
What was kind of your mindset when you saw him go down, right? At the beginning of the second half, and knowing your number was going to get low?
Yeah, just be ready. That's the theme that we have for our team. Everybody, be ready at any point. It's next man up. Obviously it sucks to see a guy go down like that pretty hard, but just be ready. Come in there and try to make an impact quickly.
The actual on-court play, what do you think has really impressed or improved from the start of the season to now?
Can you say the beginning of that again?
Your actual on-court play, what do you think has actually improved?
I think a lot. I think starting with the comfort of it just makes the game a lot easier. But then just being aggressive, hunting shots for other people. I think that's something that really goes a long way in our system, making plays for teammates. So I think that's one of the main things I've tried to do.
The shots weren't falling early in the year, but they are now. How did you not get frustrated during those early days?
Yeah, there's always going to be times when shots aren't falling, so just kind of staying consistent with it, staying consistent with the work. Eventually something's got to change. You can't miss shots forever, and I kind of knew that, and got a few more opportunities to go in there and have a chance to take shots, and eventually started making them.
Travis Lamont obviously took a little bit of a beating tonight. Just to see him get back up, finish the game, just what does that say? What does that do for the whole team?
Yeah, it does a lot. I kind of expected Lamont's a brute. Like he's insanely physical, insanely tough. He's got that dog mentality. He's just a warrior. And can finish games like that no matter what's going on. So that's something that I think was big for our team. Everybody on the team on the floor was pretty much healthy except for him. So to see him go out there, play as hard as he could for the last however many minutes, and just lay it all on the line is pretty special and brings the team together.
Travis, what are your thoughts on Ortega always poster dunk?
Yeah, that was crazy. O tries that a lot. He goes in there a lot. Like it always seems to be that little 45, that right wing. He's going down, the big man coming over from the bottom. But I knew it was going down today. Like it was crazy. That was one of the better ones I've seen.
Sports Center top 10 or?
I think he's got to be top 3, top 2 for sure. That was crazy.
Every time you do something good and you come off, Kerr's the first one that greets you. How's he helping you through this growth?
Yeah, he's helping a lot. Kerr is the type of guy that just wants the team to win no matter what, whether he's out there playing 30 minutes or whether he's hurt and can't play any minutes. But also just being able to pick up on that knowledge that he has from 5 years of college basketball. He's been a pro since he was 16 years old. So just kind of being able to learn from him, but also the encouragement that he brings. Like I feel like we have a similar play style, so he knows and sees the same things that I'm seeing out there. So just being able to have the encouragement.
Any specific tips he's given you?
We're working on some stuff on the defense side of the ball. He's really good. Everybody knows at taking charges, and that's something that hadn't been in my game for a while. But obviously, I got to start working on it a little bit. So that's something that he's working on, just trying to show me the reads, when to take them, when the right time to take them is, and also on the offensive side of the ball, just he has no conscience out there. He's shooting it no matter what. So that's something that I've kind of picked up a little bit from him.
You seem to be playing more and more each game, being more involved, scoring more points. Do you feel yourself growing as a player these last couple of weeks or months?
I definitely think the growth is there. I'll keep attesting it to Lamont and Kerr. Like those guys have helped me a lot along the way. Not only just making me better going against them, but also just the confidence side of it, like being able to talk me through things and make the game slow down for me a little bit. I think that's the biggest thing. When it starts slowing down a little bit, shots start to fall, reads start to become easier. So I think that's something that's been really huge.
Obviously, you made plenty of shots at Rupp before coming to UK, but now getting at UK, hearing that crowd, what is that feeling like for a little kid just from Kentucky?
Yeah, it's really awesome. That's something that everybody dreams of. The crowd kind of goes crazy. There was a couple pops there today, so that's something that's big for morale, but also just for the team. Like it gets the team going, gets everybody just kind of excited, some momentum in our favor. So I feel like it was big tonight. We had a couple of them.
How physically tough is A&M to try to play against?
Very physically tough. I said it in media before the game. Like they're 253rd in height and they're first in offensive rebounds percentage before this game. So just that stat in itself. Like they're so physical, they crash every time. They play hard. Obviously, they play a way that draws a lot of fouls. Like our bigs got in some foul trouble there late. But they throw their bodies around and play hard for 40 minutes.
You personally, did they take away anything you usually do, or did you just have to fight your way through it?
I mean, their defense was a little bit different than we're used to. They had some weird stuff going on out there, but I think our adjustments kind of made it to where we could adapt. But really, just was trying to be physical. Picked up a few fouls there, being a little bit too physical maybe, but it's all part of the learning process.
Trev, you're clearly getting a lot more comfortable out there as games go on. Is that a repetition thing? Is that just being around these guys and winning the games that you are kind of thing? What's it in the kind of secret sauce?
Yeah, I think it's a little bit kind of a mixture of all those things you said. You know, the reps, obviously, from the beginning of summer till now, I've had a lot of reps against the best point guards in college basketball, against some of the best defenders in college basketball, so that goes a long way. But also just getting more comfortable in the college game. Like the pace is starting to come to me a little bit, just the feels, the reads. Like I keep saying, the game is slowing down for me a little bit, and that's something that's big to get more comfortable out there. And then the confidence side of it, like guys are really showing a lot of confidence in each other. Like that's something we've had all season. And so when you're out there and know that everybody on the bench, the coach and staff, everyone has confidence in you, it goes a long way.
It doesn't seem like there's a lot of hesitation for you anymore when you get those open threes. What kind of does it take to get out of that mindset? It's like, oh yeah, no, I used to do this in high school, like you do.
Yeah, that's something that I was really working on, just being more confident, being more decisive, and like you said, just being quick to pull the trigger. That's something that I'll credit to Kerr. Kerr told me all the time, him and one of our GAs, Austin Pope, just being able to come in and make shots. Like sometimes whether you make the shot, miss the shot, take the shot, you might be coming out of the next media. So just be ready to kind of bring a spark when you're in there and take advantage of the opportunities that are given.
Talk about your team's, defensive adjustment over